Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for you guys, and you already know what it is. Man, huge shout out to my guy, Jimmy Wiz. Look out this Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys are currently in South Africa, it will be 8 p.m. your time. We're going to have an interview on IG Live with me and Jimmy. Don't miss it. If someone's music is as insightful as Jimmy's is, I can only assume that we're going to have a bomb-ass interview and really dig into some really good content, drop a few gems for you guys. I'm looking forward to it as a fan. Like, not even as, like, the person conducting the interview. Like, I'm waiting on these answers with bated breath just like everybody else is. Like, this is going to be super dope. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Little bell notification guy. In the comments below, what do you want me to talk about? If you have questions that you want Jimmy Wiz to answer this Saturday, drop down below. Or if you just want a shout out or something like that, whatever it is, talk to me. Let's go over it. If you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is by joining the Patreon, which is located down in the description, right down there. And I'm currently running a contest. So, for everyone that subscribes to the Patreon, not only are you going to be helping the channel out, which I greatly thank you for, you'll also be entered into like a raffle where all of my Patreon members will get put into a raffle where one person will get picked and they will get control over the first 10 reactions that I do in September. So the contest is running between now and the end of September. September 1st, we'll do a live drawing and go from there. I'm very excited about it. If that interests you, or if you just want to help support, join the Patreon down there. All right, enough plugs. Anything else I want to go into? I think that's it. All right, we got Jimmy Wiz, Return to the New Old School. So this one's come up like 3 or 4 times in the suggestions. People have been recommending this since the very first time that we did it. So I'm excited about this. I think this is not, I believe, off his newer project. I believe this is off one of the older projects. And this is probably our first time listening to something. This looks like 2016 right here. So I think this is our first time listening to something from Jimmy from that far back. So I'm curious to see if his sound has differed or elevated, or, you know what I mean, what the difference is between 2016 Jimmy Wiz and 2020 Jimmy Wiz. So let's check it out. The beat is a very Jimmy Wiz beat right off the bat. It's definitely got more of a, how do I want to say it? Like it's like a topical beat, right? Like this definitely sounds like not so much like a cypher beat, but definitely like a concept track almost right off the bat. Like you can just hear his voice come in on this right away.
With the guard and these balls be. She trying to get the guap till we falls us. My niggas is orange, fill the building empire like roasted. We 20 year figure out the dream like we all did. Straight bathing egg from J Shack to New Orleans. My team steady grinding. What the fuck was all this?
Yo, we got okay. So that not he's keeping true to the name of the song. So we got Return to the New Old School, and we definitely have like more of an old school flow, like the old school cypher flows and shit like that. Well, let's bring this back and catch this all, man. This is dope. And I guess the return of the new old school is he's gonna be adding that kind of new flair lyrically, you know what I'm saying, and a new artist, just tackling the old school flows. I'm with it. I'm with this, man.
Yo. Man, I'm gonna stop this so flawless. Y'all fucking with the guard and these balls be. She trying to get the guap till we falls us. My niggas is orange, fill the building empire like roasted. We 20 year figure out the dream like we all did. Straight bathing egg from J Shack to New Orleans. My team steady grinding. What the fuck was all this? You heard the order out with bangs out to the foregrip. You talk tight funny, but my nigga done called it. Beside that, y'all can check it out from a fly spot. Why shouldn't it be about it? Don't try pop. Y'all gon' fuck around with the tools, you gon' die. And that ain't disrespect, y'all survival in my block. Bird shit in chronicles and nothing but wise cocks. I don't fuck with haters, that's the reason I try now. Keep a safe distance or the things gon' fly by. Just mind a short temper. I'm willing to die, cause switch.
He sounds so clean. He sounds so clean with this flow. Like he doesn't sound forced a bit. I will say that the audio quality is not fantastic. There's a slight distortion on the vocals that make it a little bit harder to hear him. It almost sounds like he's slurring a little bit because of the audio quality. Just had a little stroke right there. But yeah, other than that, so far the flow is super clean, and I'm liking the vibe of the track so far.
Blade, Dick Slade, which bay, man, I'm on my shiznay. That ain't even kiss play, my niggas. I spit razor fire to get his proprietor slick blades. I'm tired of this day. I'm wiring clip spray. These are straight fire from a heater, clean your rib cage, fuck 'em all.
That fucking rhyme scheme was hot as shit. Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go. He's cooking. I've never heard this side of him. I've never heard this side of Jimmy before. This is definitely giving me more of a taste of like him. He's talking his shit. He's very, very braggadocious so far. He's in there. He's talking his shit. I was wrong about it being a concept track. I mean, technically I'm not. The idea of an old school track is still a concept track. So it's actually right there, but it's not where I thought it was going with it. We got him out of his conscious bag and in more of his own, like, it's like a cipher. We got him into a cipher bag.
As I spit razor fire to get his proprietor slick blades. I'm tired of this day. I'm wiring clip spray. These are straight fire from a heater, clean your rib cage, fuck 'em all. I can deal with numbers, I'm a boss, gunners, I'm a call drummers, and the summers, I'm a floors, dumb and dumber floors. They're not gonna gunners, I'm a call, that's a runner, yo. Mess with us and keep it at a somersault. That's a loose end, dead wet like tying that knot. I'ma choose friends to hell with the bride, my spot. I don't ask funny questions like you dying or not. You keeps it 100, my nigga keeps applying the shop. Basic math street rules to keep your mouth shut. Burn your house up, run it out and get your spouse cut. 20/20 vision, that's a snapper, split a mouse up. Figure what he do to your fam if you gon' doubt us. We gon' pull up in that VTR singing how high. You rappers now try. My city be bopping heads, diggity dots effects be rocking this. Pretty monotonous, greedy but stopping this.
Stop it. Yo, he's crushing this, man. He's absolutely crushing this. This is all about the vibe, man. This is all about the state of mind. Like, this is super dope because I guarantee you the audience that Jimmy talks to, especially the younger audience, doesn't listen to anything even remotely close to having this old school vibe. Like, this is really about giving the new school a taste of the old school and like maybe hopefully spark. I guarantee that the point of this is to spark an interest. You're gonna have that one kid who like loves the DJ turntable like style of spitting and flow and shit like that, and it's gonna cause the newer generation to want to dig in. They're like, oh, this is a concept track about old school rap. I like the way this sounds. This sounds dope. Let me go dig in some more old school shit. I guarantee you that was part of the reasoning behind this. I guarantee it. Yeah, and I'm here for it, man. It's definitely good. The big thing about this, though, man, is like it puts you in a place. Like it does. It puts you in a different mindset. Like I use the example with battle rap, right? When you're listening to battle rap, it puts you in a certain aggressive mindset. Like you're not listening to battle rap bars while you're at the hookah bar and the dark room music. You know what I'm saying? I like this shit. Let's go.
And how high? You rappers now try. My city be bopping heads, diggity dots effects be rocking this. Pretty monotonous, greedy but hot, but ain't no stopping this. Bosses hella crazy with the niggas I'm fighting with. Never gon' stop. I won't stop a nigga monotonous. So shouts to my nigga Cockalier. Here go drop a bit, and I fucked it up the musketeer. I'ma stay flexing till my nigga poppin' clear. Murder cases, whatever cost the bid. I keeps it 100 a buy stock. Bet when your eyes pop, I get you all dead like Cyclops. Turn the 20 vision.
He's sneaking some bars in there too. Like the old school stuff, you gotta remember, it wasn't about bars like it is now. It wasn't about the same type of bars. It's more about the vibe and the ambience and the feeling, the sound. It's about the fucking sound is really what it is, right? He's sneaking some bars in there too, Jimmy. I hear you.
Murder cases, whatever cost the bid. I keeps it 100 a buy stock. Bet when your eyes pop, I get you all dead like Cyclops. Turn the 20 vision with 8 drops. Figure, but why not? The same shit appear in my blind spot. I'ma drop a jam like Osama Dama man. That's Obama fan. Or whatever rhymes and come a plan. Your vagina stand creeping up when they Rihanna fan. I don't die for man. I've been gone since you're trying to scams. A young kinfolk word to the Pyrex. You can't rhyme, can't survive in the live wax. Besides that, Uncle fuck around and decide that. A right match for Jimmy Gorilla and 9 cats. Man, who hotter than Jimmy Wiz? Who can rock on any beat or just kill it like Jimmy? my Harry Potter X belly armors.
Bro, I guarantee he got so much clout from all the old school rappers when they heard this. Like, I guarantee every OG that heard this bumped this shit for weeks when this shit dropped. Weeks. You don't hear this no more, man. This is about there being a part of a lost era, man. Like, you don't hear this at all no more. He is crushing these flows. And you know what this does too? This gives you a little bit of an insight into the artist, man. You can't just do this if you didn't listen to this music. Like, if you didn't consume this style of music in your own personal life, there's no way you'd be able to replicate the flows and the soul that he is fucking crushing this with right now. There's no way. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You can't convince me otherwise.
Like your neck, belly, armpit. Man, I've been waiting for this here. The shots to my nigga Star, cause this is my year. Who hotter than? Who iller than? Who can fucking kick a flow and just sicker than? Who can hop in any beat and just smirking like? Me, yes, I'm. Who hotter than? Who iller than? Who can fucking kick a flow and just sicker than? Who can hop in any beat and just kill it like? Me, yes, I'm Jimmy Wiz.
Oh, this all is fire. I'm willing to bet you this track got him an invitation to sit in some rooms that he may not have been allowed to sit in, and conversations he may not have been allowed to be a part of prior to this dropping. This is that good of a track. This is super dope, man. Let's go to the scorecards. Let's break it down. Let's see how much we liked it. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Target audience, yes, yes, yes. Did we switch it up? Did we switch it up? Am I tripping? Nah, we switched it up. We're good. Proper setting for this, man. This is block music, man. This is the shit when you're sitting at, this is the barbecue. You're going to play this at the cookout. You're going to play this while you're sitting on your porch with a 40. You're going to play this on the block, man. You're going to play this when you got a block party, when you got both of the streets locked down and everybody's out there, man. Like, this is all about ambience music. And it's definitely group music, too. Like, this isn't necessarily something that you sit down and listen to yourself. Like, there's something about that old school vibe that just makes you want to, it's like, stand in a cipher circle with people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Have your unks behind you and shit. Like, it's a certain vibe, man. Ghostwriter, yeah, everybody in the fucking 70s, 80s. Let's go. Bars or lyrics. I'll be honest with you. I probably missed a lot of it because of the audio distortion. I caught a good 80% of it, but I definitely missed at least a fifth of it. I guarantee he had dope bars in there I didn't give him credit for. I'm going to give it a 20. I'm going to give it a 20 out of 25. The delivery was absolutely perfect. 25 out of 25. He could not have delivered this any better. I think the beat selection is definitely 15 out of 15. I'm like fucking struggling right now. Sound quality mixing. I'm gonna give this a 12 out of 15. Now there's an argument to be made here. There's a possibility that the distortion and the sounding like an old track, like the quality not being super crisp and clear, was an artistic direction. There is a possibility that was done on purpose to make it sound like an authentic old school track. It is very, very possible. And if that's the case, I would not be surprised. For somebody that sounds that good in that type of a flow, in that type of environment, and that comfortable with that type of a rhythm, it would not surprise me if he just wanted to add like a layer of authenticity to the track by making it sound like that. It doesn't make it any different as far as the sound quality goes. If anything, the fact that I'm taking points off them would just be like a nod to how it worked and how it actually like encompassed that vision. Otherwise, 12 out of 15 I think is fair for the quality that we got. Effectiveness is 10 out of 10. The effectiveness gets broken down to those two things that we just talked about. You're going to hit respect from the OGs, and you are going to incite interest from the people who are of the newer generations. I'm excited about both of those outcomes, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Enjoyability, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. I'll go on a playlist. Definitely go on a playlist. 91 out of 100. That's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Drop down in the comments below. Did you have fun? What questions did you have for Jimmy in this interview? And, you know, anything else that you guys want us to go over in there, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me, and I will catch y'all on the next one.